Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel GA247 News, wherever you are. On the continent of Africa, in Europe, in Americas, Canada, Australia, or right here in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, the football season is right here. And look, I will not be talking much because I'll be playing a lot of videos for you. South Africa has fallen into the hands of Ghana and they are facing the wrath of the African continent. Yes, you don't joke with Ghana. Who sent you? They never knew. The South Africans, they never knew what they were joking with. Listen, guys, you see, yesterday, South Africa versus Mexico, the whole African continent were against South Africa. Why? What crime have they committed? Because all these years, South Africans have been attacking other African nationals. Xenophobia is part of their lifestyle. They act, they do a lot of things against African nationals in South Africa. And none of those countries, be it Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Nigeria, that has been the most hated, none of them acted all these years. We know South Africa as the xenophobic country. But none of these countries acted. Only this time around, they tried a wrong nation, Ghana, and Ghana reacted. The moment Ghana reacted, the rest of Africa reacted. Are reacting right now, even as we speak. Even into the World Cup, a World Cup that is supposed to unite people. Our beautiful football, soccer, that unites people. South Africa could not get a unity to back them up. You think yesterday's loss was an ordinary loss? No, it's not ordinary. You saw the South African player, they came on the pitch and they played nothing. They were confused. They were confused. Otherwise, how would your opening game at the world stage, you taking 2 red cards, stupidly, 2 red cards, because you joke, you messed up with the wrong nation called Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I will not speak much. Quickly, you see, I'll be playing a lot of videos for you. From Jacinta, from South Africans, from the African continent, what people are saying about South Africa. You guys need to make up your minds. Are we supporting Ghana at the World Cup? Or we are hate watching them? This is from a Nigerian. This is from a Nigerian. And my simple advice is, be careful, oh. Don't become another victim. Don't. You want to hate what Ghana? Oh, you see, the irony of the matter is that this afternoon I was watching a video on TikTok and I saw a Nigerian that was mocking, South Africa. Whilst he was mocking South Africa, I was enjoying it. I was laughing. Then all of a sudden, he now switched to Ghana. He was like, hey, and so right now, Ghanaians should not think that they are enjoying the banter against South Africa. As all Africans are against South Africa right now. And the Ghanaians should not think that if they go into the game and they lose their match against Panama, or if they lose the game in the World Cup, whether Nigeria is going to forgive them. The moment he mentioned Nigeria, that Nigeria will not forgive them. He said Ghana should be prepared because they will still come on Ghana. As soon as he made that statement, pack up, the light went off. The light in Nigeria went off. Then he was like, Tinubu, is it a crime that my mama born me for Nigeria? Tinubu, is it a crime that I'm a Nigerian? So now you are just off this light now. For Ghanaians to now, you don't have light even to watch the football, to even watch the Ghana match. Because even on TikTok, few minutes, few seconds, your light went off. Now you want to banter Ghana. Fix your light first before you come to banter Ghana. Before I play all the videos for you on social media, ladies and gentlemen, this is what Jacinta had to say. Yes, I don't have enough time, but let me just tell you, read for you what Jacinta. You see, South Africans have been undertaking this xenophobia for a few years now. And just once, they brought it on Ghana. They have lost all favor in the eyes of Africa. So be careful. Jacinta writes, he spoke and he wrote this also. He said, imagine being angry at a country because your citizens came into that country illegally and started breaking that country's laws. And when the citizens tell you to go home, you get angry. We qualify for the World Cup alone without your support. And whether we win or lose, we remain South Africans who love their country. And illegal immigrants will still leave our country whether you hate us or not. What I know is that not all African countries are part of this madness. The same African countries who don't give us a hard time in our country won't form part of the hated squad. The same African countries who don't give us a hard time in our country will not do what? Form part of the hated squad. Countries like Namibia, Swaziland, Botswana, Cape Verde, Angola, Ivory Coast, and many more. Ladies and gentlemen, you see, South Africans are very stubborn. They are. You see, Jacinta, she's causing a very huge problem for the South African government. I know she's aligned to a political party. She wants to win an election. She is entering into politics. But the reality of the matter is that those countries that she mentioned there, we agree. Even Ghana was part of this list before. Do you remember the video she made saying, oh, we have no problem with Ghana. We didn't attack any Ghanaian. Do you remember? Yes, those were her words. Ghana had overreacted because we have no problem with Ghana. Ghana was part of this list before. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to watch the reaction of the African continent before and after the World Cup, Mexico versus South Africa. Watch it to the end. Let me hear from you in the comment section. Listen, let me hear from you in the comment section.
Whatever happens, do not get in trouble with Ghanaians. I mean Ghanaians, not Ghanaians. No, Ghana, E-N's, Ghanaians. Just check my WhatsApp status, check my TikTok status, and I'm crying from laughter. Ghanaians are dancing to quinceañera music, to Mexican music. Ghanaians are suddenly speaking Spanish. Ghana for. I don't think I've seen one Ghanaian that is rooting for South Africa. Meaning we're all in one continent. But because of what South Africa is doing. See, in your next life, don't get problem with Ghanaians. They are trouble. In fact, they will not abuse you. They will not beat you.
Dear South Africans, please don't feel bad that the rest of Africa was out there supporting Mexico to win the match yesterday. But we're just scared, if we can rally our support and support you now and tomorrow you will claim that we took away your support. This man! You know that you also need to return home early so that you can protect your jobs.
Pretendians be like, man, we don't look nothing like no Africans. We don't look nothing like no Africans. Bruh, stop it. Y'all see the Ghana soccer team look identical to black American men. Go to Alabama football team. Go to Georgia football team. We all look the same. I don't know where y'all came up with the notion that y'all are Native American. That is 100% false. Black Americans are 100%, as you can see, 100% African.